Did you guys notice anything different? Maybe? So I just got back from the salon at Ulta. I got my hair cut, which I was so overdue for. I had gotten an email from them actually that said for new customers you could get a haircut for $25, and I was like, yes please, I need one of those and I will take it for $25. Apparently also, if you get a haircut at the salon at Ulta, you get points on your account just like you would buying anything else in the store, so double win. So today I have a bit of a long video for you guys. I wanted to share my seasonal empties. So the last time I did one of these videos, it was March, which is about 3 months ago, and I used up a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try to like group things together as best as I can, and I may not give tons of information about every single product because then you'll be here for like an hour, and I'm just trying to rein it in, but yeah, there's a lot to go through. So we'll start with an easy one because I feel like I use these up every single time I do an empties video without fail. Face wipes. So I went through a pack of the Simple Micellar face wipes. These have been kind of like hands down my favorite face wipes ever. I find that they are non-irritating and they do an amazing job of removing makeup, and they're pretty affordable. But I also had the opportunity to try these Philosophy Purity Made Simple face wipes. There was a deal, I think it was during the 21 Days of Beauty, where I was able to get these at half price, and I had 5 times points on all Philosophy, so hey, a win-win. And these were actually really good. They're huge wipes, so you have no problem getting your whole face and feeling like you can really get it clean without having to use multiple wipes. They smelled nice, they weren't irritating, but one package of these normally is $14. These are like 5 or 6, so I would probably purchase these again over these unless I was able to get these ones on sale. So I actually didn't finish this entire bottle, but I feel like it's hard to get through the whole thing before it expires. You only have, I think, about a year, not even, to use this because it has fresh ingredients in it, and it's the Grease Lightning Tea Tree Cleanser from Lush. This is one of my favorite spot treatments for acne. Fortunately, my breakouts have been a lot better lately. I've been trying to be mindful of the products that I'm putting on my skin, so I've noticed less breakouts. And I also have noticed that eating less dairy has reduced the number of pimples I've had like significantly. So I think as a woman, someone who has hormonal acne, dairy with the hormones that are in milk like wreaks havoc on your skin. So if you're having pimple issues, try cutting out milk and see if it makes a difference. Pro tip. But anyway, this is just like a really nice like gel that you just spot treat on acne, and it dries up zits like crazy. So I didn't actually finish this, it's still pretty full, but it expired October 19th, 2015, so we're gonna say goodbye. So this is another product that I'm throwing away and that feels like it is not empty at all, but I cannot get any more product out of this. I pump it and pump it and pump it and nothing comes out. And so I don't know if it's just broken or what, which is a bummer. This is the Todd True Organics Charcoal Detoxifying Facial Mask. And I did really like this. It says it's for normal to dry, mature, and sensitive skin, which I thought was interesting because it's a charcoal mask, which usually you think of charcoal as like detoxifying and for like oily skin or acne prone skin, but this is actually really like a lightweight gel, and it was actually pretty hydrating, but it also did a pretty good job of like keeping your skin looking clear. So I'm bummed I can't seem to use this anymore. I mean, I know it's natural, so it's not going to last me forever anyway. I've had it for a while, so it's about time that I say goodbye, but boo packaging. Boo on you. So this is another skincare. As you can tell, like I'm just not doing so great about finishing my skincare before they start to go bad. This is a Miracle 10 Retinol Treatment 30. This has been sitting in my cabinet for way too long, so I needed to get rid of it. I was actually sent this to review. I think this was the very first product I ever was sent from my blog from like a company ever, which is kind of cool. And basically retinol is a skincare ingredient that helps to refine the surface of your skin by speeding up the process of cell renewal. So basically as your new cells develop faster and the old ones shed away, it helps to sort of heal old scarring, discoloration, sun damage, etc. So I liked this. It was not as intense as a prescription strength like grade of retinol, so it didn't leave my skin like really dry and flaky, but it did help to sort of reduce like bumpiness and acne scarring. So yeah, if you're looking for a retinol treatment product, I think this one is pretty nice. So I'm also clearing out these two Ole Henriksen goodies from my skincare cabinet because once again, they are old. I had done a full review on these products, and I had multiple samples of the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster. This is the Pure Truth Youth Activating Oil. These were really great. I liked them a lot. I just have so much skincare that I feel like it's hard for me to go through it all before things expire. But basically, these are like vitamin C intensive skincare products. They're really great for anti-aging. So if you're someone who suffers from fine lines, wrinkles, discoloration, etc., I would definitely recommend checking these out. They smell really good. They're sort of citrusy, and they didn't make me break out. They didn't cause me to like have irritation or anything like that in my skin. They are a little bit expensive, just saying, but definitely a nice option if you're looking for some anti-aging products to like boost up your skincare regimen. So I finished this sample of the Key West Aloe Gentle Aloe Facial Cleanser. This is something I got in a Birchbox a few months back. This was nice. I found that it was actually a little bit drying. I thought with it being 30% aloe that it would be more gentle on my skin, but a lot of times gel cleansers can really like just suck all of the sebum out of your skin to the point where it starts to feel tight and get flaky. So, I mean, if you follow up with an oil or a moisturizer, that will definitely help. But yeah, it was nice. Not my favorite. I probably would not purchase the full size. So this is a little face mask. This is actually supposed to be like a single-use product, but I actually got like 3 uses out of it. I put like a little like hair elastic around it to keep it closed shut. This is the Nug face mask. It's revitalizing flaxseed and peppermint oil. And this stuff was awesome. I think I got this in a Birchbox also, actually. And I had it for a while before I tried it, but it was amazing. It made my skin feel so smooth and hydrated and nourished. It was just like, it was incredible. And one of these little pods, I think, is like $3 or $4. So for the cost of like a cheap sheet mask or anything else, like you can get one of these pods, and you really can get more than one use out of it. I think you can get them at Target. So if you are interested in trying out a really cool like facial treatment, treating yourself, I would highly recommend checking these out. So I used up this sample of the Joara Radiance Enzyme Scrub. This is like a scrub you can use as a mask or exfoliator or both. This was actually pretty nice. I don't think it did anything super amazing for my skin. It was very gentle exfoliation. It's more of a chemical than a physical exfoliant, even though it does have like little tiny granules in it. The only thing that sucked was that I had like no uses of this sample. Like, I feel like this tube was deceptively large for the amount of product that was in it, so that kind of sucked. So yeah, this was nice. It's really expensive. I don't think that I would bother buying the full size because there's a lot of other exfoliants I have that work just as good, that cost less money, but I'm glad I got a chance to try it. So do you ever just like have a thing in your shower that you cannot wait to finish because you're just so sick of using it? That was this for me. I've had this shampoo and conditioner for what feels like an eon, and I was determined to finish them, which I finally did because these are large bottles. This is the Organics Tea Tree Mint Shampoo and Conditioner. They're nice. They smell a lot like a Thin Mint from like the Girl Scout cookies, which is, you know, amazing. But for my hair, which is very fine and very straight, this being a hydrating conditioner and shampoo, I felt like weighed my hair down a little bit. It wasn't terrible, but I think that if you had curly hair or thicker hair, this would be better suited for you. Apparently, I've had some love for dry shampoo in the last 3 months. So I finished up 3 cans. The first is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. This one is awesome. It is kind of pricey. I think it's like $21. But like everything else Amika, it smells amazing, and it uses rice starch instead of aluminum, so it leaves less of a white cast in your hair. It's a little bit less good if your hair is really oily or really greasy. This doesn't do quite as good of a job of like soaking up the oil, but if you just want like a nice like quick refresh, like if you wash your hair in the morning and by night you want it just to look a little bit nice again, this is a really great option. And then I have this travel size of the Arnco Death Valley Dry Shampoo. This I felt like reminded me of the Amika in terms of the formula. It smelled nice, it was fresh, but it's not my favorite dry shampoo. For me, having dark hair and having oily roots, this was not quite enough to get my hair feeling really clean, but I kept it in my purse just to use it up, so not bad, not great. And then there was the Batiste. So this is pretty much my favorite dry shampoo on the face of the planet. As someone with greasy hair, this is your BFF, and if you have not tried it, you need to have it in your life. It does leave more of a whitish cast in your hair, but if you really like blend it in, it doesn't become noticeable, even if your hair is dark like mine. This was the exotic coconut tropical scent, which was nice. It smelled kind of like pina colada-y. I definitely would like to try a different scent next time I repurchase, which I will be repurchasing this. I have some other dry shampoos I want to use up first, but then this is the first option on my repurchase list. So I used up one of these Caviar CC Cream 10-in-1 Complete Correction Leave-In Hair Perfectors from Alterna. I actually have a second sample of this in this exact same size. And this is just a styling cream you put in damp hair before you blow dry it or let it air dry. And I like this. The scent is not my favorite. It's very fresh, so if you're someone who doesn't like anything like sweet or fruity, you might actually really enjoy this product. I don't think I would purchase the full size just because I have a million other hair protectant type products that do the same thing that I like just as much or better. But it was nice to use while I had it. It wouldn't be one of my Empties videos unless there was a bag of Dr. Teal's in there somewhere. This is, again, the Milk and Honey Soften and Nourish Epsom Salt Soaking Solution. This is my jam. I love Dr. Teal's. It's like $5 for a giant bag. It lasts you, several months, and there's just something about Epsom salt baths that are just so relaxing. They soothe achy muscles, and they make your skin really soft. So if you haven't tried before, go to Walmart, go to Target, and pick yourself up a bag of these. So I saved these bags from Lush because obviously with these Lush products, once you use them, there is nothing to show. So I will try to remember what were in them based on how they smelled so I could tell you what it was that I used up. This one I know was the, I think, it was like a peppermint and salt bark bar scrubby thing. That was eloquent of me, wasn't it? Yeah. So basically this was like a buffing bar that was full of like nourishing oils and butters, and then it had like salt grains in it to be a little bit scrubby, and it smelled like peppermint. It was really awesome. It was a limited edition, like Christmas time product. So 6 months from now, keep your eyes peeled if that's something that sounds interesting to you. Then this was the Big Bang Bubble Bar. This was a fun one. I got this, I think, for Christmas. My mom got it for me, and it makes the water blue. It smells sort of lemony and fresh, and it makes bubbles. It was really nice. It's not my absolute favorite bubble bar that I've ever tried, but I would definitely use it again if somebody gave it to me. And this was a Yognog bath bomb, which was another one of the Christmas limited edition. It smelled like toffee. It was sweet and amazing. I love bath bombs from Lush, so I will definitely be willing to repurchase this if this is one of the products that they bring back for the holiday season again this year. This container right here is like super beat up. This is the Early Harvest Raspberry Body Scrub from the Body Shop. Love body scrubs from the Body Shop. They are some of my absolute favorites. This is something I picked up for myself for my birthday last year, actually, so I finished it within the year that I got it, so I guess that's good. And this basically was like a tub of raspberry jam. Like, the consistency was like you were spreading raspberry jam all over your body, and it smelled like raspberries. It was really fun, and I just kept this in my shower because in the bath it would make a huge mess. So I think this was a limited edition product. I don't know if they carry it anymore, but I would totally repurchase it at some point in the future if I was looking for another scrub. So this is a bubble bath that I got from the Birchbox shop, and it was on the sales section, and it was lemon verbena and cedar, which sounded right up my alley, but I was actually kind of disappointed by this product. It was really expensive. Even though it was on sale, it was still like 20 bucks for this bottle. I mean, I thought the bottle looked cool, but it's actually plastic, I thought it was going to be glass, like just by the price tag and the design, but it's not. And I actually didn't really like how this smelled. It wasn't very lemony. It was more woodsy, so you get way more of the cedar than you do of the lemon or the verbena. And it wasn't really anything that amazing. It was basically just plain old bubble bath. It didn't make a ton of bubbles. It didn't have any really luxe ingredients, so I feel like for the price, like, why would I bother? I should probably tell you what it is. It is the Antica Farmacista, but I have no idea how to pronounce that. I think it's Italian, and I should know because, like, heritage. But yeah, it's their lemon, verbena, and cedar bubble bath. I'll link it down below in case you want to check it out. So I used up a tube of the Shea Cashmere Shower Cream from True Blue Spa, which is one of the lines from Bath & Body Works. And this was really nice. It was very, very hydrating. The entire Shea Cashmere line from Bath & Body Works smells bomb. I had this for forever and ever and ever. I don't even know if the packaging looks like this anymore, and I just decided I needed to use it up, so I put it in the rotation in my shower. I probably would not repurchase purely because I have so much body wash. I will not need any more for the foreseeable future. But if you are like gonna take advantage of a deal at the Body Shop and it's on sale and you can get it for a good price, it's definitely worth checking out. So I also used up this Rethink Your Shower Hydrating Body Cleansing Oil. This is from Julep. Julep does a lot more than nail polish. They have a lot of really cool makeup and bath and body and skincare stuff. I really love their Bare Face Cleansing Oil. So this is basically a cleansing oil for your body, so I thought that was really cool. This smelled really citrusy, like grapefruit, and it was very, very hydrating. The only downside to this I found is that it's very liquidy, like more so than the L'Occitane shower oil, which is a little bit more viscous. So when you pump this, it's like basically like pumping water into your hand, and it makes it very easy to waste product because the pump also pumps out a lot at once. So I actually found this best used if I was shaving in the bathtub. Like I would pump it into my hand so I could kind of cup it and then put it on my legs, and I would not waste as much product that way because it doesn't really lather, so putting it in a loofah doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But yeah, I don't know if I would repurchase this. It was kind of expensive, but I'm glad that I got to try it, and I definitely did enjoy it while I was using it. So this was a sample of the Iris body polish in the scent Pampas Sunrise. This was like a lemongrass and patchouli scented body scrub. This was really awesome. I actually like this a lot. It was that kind of body scrub that's creamy and has like natural ground particles in it, so it stays scrubby as you continue to scrub it instead of like dissolving and then becoming less and less scrubby as you work it into your body. I think you can only get this brand on the Birchbox website. I don't know where else it's carried, but I definitely enjoyed using it. I don't know if I buy the full size because, again, I have so much body scrub like type products sitting waiting to be used, but it was definitely enjoyable while it lasted. I finished up this little travel size of the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Intensive Hand Cream. This is in the scent Be Spirited Sweet Citrus. This was really yummy. I like this hand cream a lot. It was moisturizing without being too greasy. The packaging is gorgeous. I think Josie Maran makes just beautiful products. So yeah, I have more hand cream than one person can use in their entire lifetime, so I'm not going to be going out and buying this anytime soon. But if you are looking for a hand cream, I would recommend checking this one out. It would also make a really nice gift for someone, I think, too. So you know you're a beauty blogger when 3 months go by and you have 4 mascaras to put in your empties bin. So mascara really only lasts about 3 months, so I try to not open more than 1 or 2 at a time, and I do try to get rid of them as soon as the 3-month mark is about up, or between 3 to 6 months. 6 is pushing it because, let's face it, mascara gets full of your like gross eye germs, and you do not want to give yourself an eye infection. Oh, that's nasty. So you guys have probably remember seeing this. This is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I was in love with this. I use this all through the fall and through the beginning part of this year, and it started to go a little bit off probably in like May or so, so I was like, you know what, I just really need to put this away and not use it anymore. But it was an amazing mascara. It was so volumizing. The wand is really cool on this. It's got like a sort of hourglass shape to it, and it just adds a ton of volume and a definition to your lashes, and it didn't flake or smudge on me or irritate my eyes. I loved you so much. I would totally repurchase this if I didn't have a million mascaras to try next, but someday this will be in my life again. Then there is another Maybelline Lash Sensational. You guys have seen this 8 million times on my blog. You know how I feel about it. Is the bomb. Then these are the 2 newest mascaras that I've tried, the Too Faced Better Than Sex and the Tarteist mascara. I liked both of these actually. I thought they were both pretty cool. The Tarte mascara, I think the packaging on this is gorgeous. Not the packaging is everything, but I mean really. The wand on this was like your kind of plasticky, spiky applicator. The only thing about this I found is that I don't know if this is just the sample. Like the sample doesn't like twist close completely, so I think it dried out really quick on me, and that may be part of the problem. But I feel like the formula got kind of clumped up on the brush, so sometimes applying it was uneven. If you could really work it in, the end result would be nice, but it was kind of a pain to work with but I would be curious to try the actual full-size version and see if it had the same problem or if this was just something that was wrong with the deluxe sample. And then the Too Faced Better Than Sex was good. It's not my favorite mascara on the planet. I know some people, this is like their ride or die. This has a cool hourglassy shaped wand. It's a little bit chubbier than the Marc Jacobs one, but it's kind of similar in shape. I think I like the Marc Jacobs better than this. I think it gave me more volume. This gave me a more natural looking lash, but it was buildable. I don't think I'd purchase the full size, especially because this is kind of pricey, but I'm glad that I got to try it and I liked it while I used it. I was so sad to use this up, I'm not gonna lie. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This stuff was amazing, and this is such a tiny little sample. I got it in like a little sampler set that Too Faced put out at Sephora. And this smells like coconutty. It's really lightweight and hydrating, and it just makes your skin feel so awesome. I felt like my foundation went on so nicely on top of this. Like I could just skip moisturizer even and just use this and my skin would not be flaky or patchy or anything like that all day long. The full size is kind of expensive. It's like almost $40, I think. So I haven't bought it yet, but I want it. I do. It's on my wish list, so someday you will be back in my life. I feel like nail polish is something that I never show in an Empties video because, for serious, whoever uses a whole bottle of nail polish? But this Julep Freedom Polymer Top Coat is toast. I use this to death. This is an amazing top coat. Just gonna say it. It's so glossy, it dries really, really fast, and it definitely makes your nail polish last hella long compared to like not using a top coat or using a cheap top coat. But it is expensive. It is like $18 for one bottle, and I feel like the Nails Inc top coat is just as good as this, and it's $4 cheaper. So if you were going to buy one retail at the store, I would go for the Nails Inc. But if you're a Julep subscriber and you have not used this, I don't know what's going on, because you need to try this if you have not. It's awesome, and if you can get it at a discounted price, I mean, why not? And it wouldn't be an Empties video of mine if there wasn't at least one box of tea. This is the Sleepy Time Throat Tamer. I feel like I used this up a while back, like probably right after I finished my last, or posted my last Empties video. And this is the best tea ever. If you have allergies, if you have a cold, if you feel like crap, if you're at a party and you are screaming too much, get yourself some Sleepy Time Throat Tamer. This is like magical tea if you have a sore throat. It tastes sort of like chamomile tea, so if you like chamomile tea, you will like this. It's herbal, it has no caffeine, and it is very affordable. It's like $3-4 for a box. Go check it out. And that is it. So I feel like that's a lot of Empties. It's a lot of stuff on my floor right now. So thank you guys if you made it this far to watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I always appreciate your support. And as always, if you have questions about any of these products or are looking for full reviews, post a comment down below and let me know. A lot of them I have written full reviews on. If I have, I will link them for you so you can check them out. If you are new, I would love it if you push that little subscribe button down below and join our little family over here. That way you'll get updated whenever I post a new video so you won't miss out. And as always, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, rest of your week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!